About where he's from.
Yeah, no, he's Iranian. Because
He's a proper communist Iranian.
Yeah, he's an old school communist. He's an old school communist. Because in Iran there was the revolution, when the revolution happened, there was a big push by the communists. They wanted to go the communist route.
I know.
The same as Afghanistan.
I saw a documentary about how the Islamic government then went in prison and
Khomeini's mullahs overthrew them or took,
Stalin fled here to escape the execution in Iran.
But there's a big communist movement in Iran, and they wanted to push for that, but the mullahs
were having none of it and had them imprisoned and executed or murdered.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, must not forget.
Some of them ran away.
Banksy style on YouTube. Banksy style. Subscribe. Great guy.
Don't tell your mother. I swear a lot.
NSFW.
Yes, it is an NSFW channel.
It's NSFW content. Not safe for work at all, guys. Not safe for work.
I will say this: if you want to catch me on Alex Stein's podcast at 5 a.m. on a Sunday, I occasionally show up. You know who Alex Stein is? You don't know?
No. I'm laughing, but I have no idea.
Yeah, no, he's an American comedian. If you just look him up on YouTube.
Wait, I feel like I
He's
heard
got like
that name
300,000 subscribers. It's big.
I feel like if I saw his face, if you showed me his face, I would
He works on
remember.
Blaze TV now.
The name rings a bell, but I can't act like I get jokes about him. I don't remember exactly.
I'll send you some stuff because I've been on his podcast and I went on there as Modine's best friend because he was going to box with Modine and the whole thing got cancelled.
Wait, I know.
The one who chucks
It's that
sausages.
posh American guy who chucks sausages. Yeah, bro, I know Alex Stein.
Pimp on a blimp.
They were actually chicken sausages. He was just saying they were turkey sausages.
What does he believe in?
He believes in money.
No, he's a Christian. He's like an American
Televangelist?
You know,
no, he's not, he's a
Modine.
conservative.
Modine is a very funny character who used to come here.
Conservative or something?
He's a bit of a wasteland though.
Oh yeah, but he's
Christian right, anti-abortion, anti-gay,
Exactly.
anti-women getting the vote.
Well, no, I don't know about the vote thing, but he's definitely anti like trans ideology and that stuff. And definitely, like a Christian, conservative. But
I actually wanted to see that fight, man. They were upping the scale so much.
I was looking forward to that so much.
I was looking forward for Modine to get knocked out in
That would have
the
been
first
because
round.
Alex Stein is like 6'3", 6'4". He's a big guy. He's not a small guy. And that would have been brilliant. But he's fighting again. Though Alex Stein is fighting again. I think this month.
Who is he fighting?
Some random guy in Dallas, or no, in Florida. But Modine, I don't know whether he's gonna fight. I want him to fight because he's the guy.
He fought Logan Paul's security guard and got his leg broken. Okay, I don't mean to laugh at his misery.
That's a terrible thing that happened. We're on camera.
He was wrong because he went to harass Logan Paul.
But yeah, he was harassing him. He was literally knocking on his car window. And the security was not having that.
Dude, I guess the John Cena situation emboldened him.
Do you know he ended up causing John Cena's marriage to fail? I didn't even know about this. There is a scene where Modine waits for John Cena to show up in a hotel to record him again for the second time. And John Cena comes into the hotel with a blonde woman. That was not his wife.
Wow!
And his wife saw that clip. The man's marriage was ruined because of Modine.
Mistakes were made.
because he wanted to get clout. He was clout chasing. Some random YouTuber ruined his marriage.
Whoops. I did not know that.
Yeah, apparently that's how that went down. I didn't even know until someone told me about it, that blonde woman was some woman he was having an affair with, and that got caught on camera. And the whole thing. So if you're famous and you're trying to have an affair, be careful of random YouTubers.
But it's new technology, but it's the same old story of hypocrisy. You're preaching moral standards, and yet you're fucking around.
I didn't,
Well, admittedly, I don't know about John Cena teaching anyone. Like, I mean, I suppose he's in the WWE, so he wants to like be a moral, upright kind of person.
It
Because that's
happens all
the
the
image.
time. I mean, unfortunately, I'm not even a practicing Christian, so I can say sometimes. I mean, sometimes in the Roman, there's a lot of sadly, there's a lot of hypocrisy. It's in the Roman Catholic Church, and some of what they do to young children. You know, and some of the,
Dude, that's insane. My life has just changed. I wasn't expecting to learn that John Cena had his marriage go
Destroyed
down the
by
drain
Modine.
because of bloody Modine. I mean, to be fair, John Cena is to blame in the end because he was destroying his marriage himself
He was in London.
by cheating. But Modine exposed it accidentally.
Apparently, now this is my theory, but I'm pretty sure that's correct. It was when he was here to record for Fast and the Furious, because they had some scenes in London. So that's when he was in London, and that's when Modine first saw him in the cafe. But then he managed to figure out which hotel he's living in to try to do it again. But this time, he didn't realize he was going to come in with a blonde woman.
It's messed up.
I know, it's brilliant. The drama is. But do you know that Philip Schofield got the same treatment as well?
Is it?
Philip Schofield got caught in the cafe with that young boy, with a guy from you know how he was having some affair with a young lad, and that all blew up. Well, it was a TikToker.
Like
that
underage
caught-
lad?
No, well, I mean, he says he was 18, but you know who knows. But it was Philip Schofield. It was some TikToker that was in a cafe and saw Philip Schofield and started recording, and he was sitting in the cafe with the young boy.
sometimes
When you're a
that's all it
celebrity,
takes.
never relax.
And
someone was a
exactly
computer
that
or a
was the
camera.
first, if you like, rock that was pushed down the
Random
hill.
wasteman will expose you. Just random wasteman on the street. Oh, look
careful.
at me, it's John Cena. They'll expose you.
I mean,
By the way,
Texas,
watch the
someone
video
was making
of
a
John
home
Cena
video.
and Modine on
Someone was
YouTube.
making
It's-
someone in Texas was making a home video years ago and actually recorded when Kennedy was not. He didn't kill him, but he recorded the bit where Kennedy was shot, and they could see the bullet entering his head. Yes,
There you go.
someone can just get sort of lucky or unlucky and
Managed to
accidentally
catch it.
capture a historic moment. So in 1962, it was just somebody with a home camera,
There you go.
a home filming camera, and now it's someone
Imagine
with a
now,
TikTok.
everybody has a camera. If you're having an affair and you're famous, watch yourself. There's too many people with cameras these days. But yeah, so that's that. So
Can't relax
So is this for
anymore.
your channel or where's
No, it's her channel.
Oh,
It's
it's for your
Ames'
channel.
channel.
Fantastic.
You
What's
know,
your,
Ames
what's your
Wick,
channel?
Sniper Chick, that's right.
Sniper Chick.
Oh, that's my Twitter. I'm part of
Shark
NAFO. I'm part of NAFO.
Oh,
Because it doesn't make sense.
so you're sending this to that group? Or?
Well, it's going to go on Twitter and YouTube, so
We've had a few of our videos on Visegrad, you know, big up Visegrad on Twitter, or X nowadays. What am I supposed to do?
I'm still calling it Twitter, Elon. I don't give a shit.
Bloody Elon.
I don't care. I'm calling it Twitter. I know it is Twitter. It's going to be Twitter.
Just why?
I will be tweeting, not Xing anything.
Let's X some
The only X I know is triple.
Wouldn't be the first billionaire to be arrogant, but it get to his head. So
I mean, I'm pretty sure that being arrogant is a prerequisite for every billionaire.
yeah, I mean, there's some change computer names to X, like Richard Branson. He makes spaceships and names almost everything after himself.
Virgin, yeah, he calls everything virgin because everything is virgin in his world. I'm pretty sure he was probably a virgin from
Yeah, I mean, all I know,
He
he probably
wants to
named.
claim he has virgins all over him.
Yeah.
I mean,
He's got
I don't
70
think he named-
virgins, like in his life.
I mean, I don't
Is
think
it
he's-
70?
The only thing he hasn't,
72.
the only thing he hasn't named virgin is bog roll.
I really don't understand why. And
But yeah, I mean, I suppose the thing is though, Elon is trying to like force this X thing. Whilst Virgin, okay, it was Virgin Media or Virgin Records. You know, he kind of, you know, Richard Branson started it off with that. It wasn't like called Coca-Cola and then he tried to change it to Virgin. You know, it was, the Twitter brand
I'll
is,
give you
is a very
first of all, Elon must stop fucking around with the Starlink. You know, stop fucking around with the Starlink. And two, there's one man that actually kept the original name of the company or the restaurant he bought. Right? Now this person, he bought it from its previous owners, a pair of two brothers. Okay, and then he made the restaurant into a big global empire. His name was Ray Kroc, and he bought this restaurant off the McDonald brothers.
Yes,
and also was given his name, I believe, I'm not sure. I think his
Well, no,
name...
his name was like some Czech.
Croc. His name was Croc. All right, but there's a possibility his name might even be a term of abuse in the United States. People say, "What a crock of..." You know, I'm not going to eat your burgers because if they're crocs, I might think they're a crock of.
But generally, he thought, I saw the film, the Founder, the movie The Founder. It's all about the McDonald's.
Yeah, well, they just bought it off these two brothers called the McDonald's.
Imagine Coca-Cola changed their name to C.
Exactly. That's ridiculous. It's like you spent millions and millions of pounds for decades.
Yes, but that argument isn't even good enough because it'd be like you didn't just change the name Twitter to T. You did completely different
letter, yeah.
So that would work, and you're right. If you just bought Coca-Cola and named it F.
I know.
Did you see what I mean? I'm sorry, that's a better
But
argument.
he completely changed
I didn't
it
want to correct you.
to something that's not even
You
close.
correct me. No, I correct you.
So how is the rest of the gang? I haven't seen any. There's no one else around.
I was just about to ask people around for that. I mean, I don't see a lot of our regulars.
Jim, the tall guy with the glasses,
James,
Aiden, Mustafa.
you know, Carlo Di Stefano also comes here. Carlo Di Stefano, he's the owner of the San Carlo restaurants and Cicchetti. He has a few branches here. Not really good restaurants.
multi-millionaire.
Yeah. There's a few really rich people who come here just to hang around. It's very strange.
It is true.
It's like
a lot of really rich people
with a few actually
a lot of
really
really rich people live around here. Park Lane's probably one of the most expensive properties in the world. I mean, it's especially with the London grad and all the other things. There's always some unhappy corner of the planet with an elite that keeps its money here. Either in case because they like the shopping and the clubs, or because if the government ever turns against them, they've got a bolt hold.
To be honest, I've also seen some Saudis show up. Now, we don't know who these guys are back there, but they're all wearing very expensive. I've seen people with Balenciaga gear, shoes, trousers.
If you go down to Knightsbridge,
high-level
if you go down to Knightsbridge, you see all the boys racing with their Ferraris with the Arabic script on their number plates.
But what I mean is, I've seen them like walking around here with like. I was like, if that is, I mean, is it because so many people wear like fake?
I mean, one of them.
I'm like, if that's a real gear.
I mean, one of them.
That's like $5,000.
One of them was even for a few one of them for a few months, 26 years ago, was fucking the ex-wife of the king.
It's a bit different from Modine's Gucci t-shirt.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Then there's Modine who goes to Morocco and buys Gucci. The Moroccan Gucci.
I thought, I'll take your word for it. I thought if you wanted to buy Gucci in an Arab country, you go to Dubai or Qatar or something. I didn't know. I mean, I'll take your word for it. I just didn't know the Rabat and Tangier and Casablanca was as blingy as a Gulf. Oh, I learn something new every day.
Yeah, but yeah, that's it. I think there are secret rich people around here. But nobody gives a shit. This is London. All right, guys, let's go for a walk. I'm ready to.
Go for a walk again. I don't know. I'm afraid we'll have to give up on finding Stalin.
Yeah.
Oh, well, he normally finds us.
What was the other guy?
The other guys?
Tony, James.
Tony. Okay, so Tony is right there. He's been debating for like 2 hours.
Oh, I gotta interrupt that.
You want to?
Let's go.
Very spiritual.
I'm trying to find Tony the philosopher. There he is. I see Tony the philosopher.
They all come to me.
Into the conversation. Tony the philosopher. takes debates very seriously. How's it going? Just saying hello.
Hi man, nice to slap.
Thank you. No worries. Go on. Want to say hello to him. Yeah, I see. No, he's very into it. I don't want to interrupt him too much. He's very into it. He's very interested.
When they finish the war? When they finish the war?
Where's the what?
The finish.
Where's the finish? The finish is in Putin's grave. That's what. Yes, Putin's grave.
Always with us.
Huh?
Always with us.
Always with us. What the flag? Of course, always with us. Everywhere. Thank you very much.
I expected you to be there.
Did you?
Yes.
Why is that?
Tell her to stop filming, madam.
Why?
Stop, because I don't like to film this guy.
It's a public place.
I know it's a public place, but she can respect other people, yeah? I told you last time, go and pick up the Kalashnikov and fight for your country. You!
Me?
Yes, you're eating KFC and telling people to go there.
No, KFC is unhealthy. I don't eat it.
Same here.
Yeah, but I know. If
What's
my country-
different?
If my country got attacked, let me show you.
Is it your country? You sure of that?
It's my country too, yeah?
Is it?
Look. You eat KFC, you eat McDonald's. What different?
You don't understand.
You sound like you don't like Ukraine very much.
Sorry?
You sound like you don't like the Ukrainians that much.
You making, now you put words in my mouth.
Do I?
I don't like you so much.
You don't like me so
Yeah,
much.
because you should have balls and go there and fight.
I should have balls. Do you want to see them?
I told you that last time.
You're too interested in my balls, my friend. It's no homo, bro.
Listen, this is what
I'm
you should do. If a country attacks your
Should I?
country, you should be there.
Why? So you support Ukraine? You think Ukraine should receive the weapons Ukraine needs?
Support the Ukraine.
Thank you very much. So you think Ukraine should receive the weapons Ukraine needs?
You're going around something you didn't understand. You have to understand the
Hold on.
subject before you talk.
So you agree with me, right? You agree that Ukraine should get the weapons
Finish,
Ukraine
I spoke
needs?
to you. I know you for years.
Do you? I mean, I don't know you.
Are you lying?
You're throwing a few arguments in my direction.
You're making a video to make
No,
money.
I've seen you
To make
before.
money, put the video
I've
down.
seen you before.
Thank you.
I've seen you. I don't know
Tell
you.
him. He said to me, he never saw
And he's a very angry individual.
You never knew me.
No, man, I've seen you before, but
said
I
he
don't
never
know
spoke
you. I
to
don't
me.
know your name. I don't know your age. I don't know where you're from. Like I've seen you before.
No, just comfort advice.
Anyway, this guy doesn't speak English very well, so I'm not going to judge him too harshly. But man, I was saying I don't know Yasin. I don't know who you are. You see, and he's rude too, and he's a very rude
Have some
individual.
balls. Have some balls. And go
You're very interested in my balls. Why are you so interested in my balls?
Why'd you go on about Palestine so much?
Oh, he's Nigerian, okay. 5 minutes ago he was British. He was saying he's from this country. Now he's not Nigerian. Or is it Algerian?
You're a hypocrite.
Hold on. 5 minutes ago you were British. 5 minutes ago you said you were British. Now you're Algerian.
Not allowed to talk about Ukraine, then stop the fuck talking about
Hold on. Hold on. You're talking about balls. You have the balls to tell me to go to Ukraine, but you don't have the balls to say it on video. You don't have the balls to say this on video.
Why not?
Why are you running away from the camera? You don't even have the balls to say this on video, and you're calling me out. You see, these people, they just make me laugh. They just kind of make me laugh. Let's go for this guy. I think he has more balls than this individual here. Or does he?
Can't go and fight, but he's got to.
No, he's not. He's an hypocrite. He's an hypocrite because he's propagating, but he should.
He's propagating what?
Are they calling for soldier? Yes.
We're calling for weapons. Hold on. Do you actually want to hear us out? No, he doesn't. Of course, he walks away. He walks away. You know, it's always like this. They come to you with insults. You have no balls. Why are you not in Ukraine? And then you start
talking about
engaging
Ukraine.
in a conversation with them, and they run away. And they just run away every single time. But why though? I wanted to actually discuss with these guys, but they're afraid. You know, people who are really scared of discussing something say that we have no balls. Say that the people who support Ukraine have no balls. It's just laughable. Anyway, let's not spend any more time delving into these ways.
You know what's funny? He says, he told me, yeah, I don't know you, but I know him.
No, but look, what I meant is that I don't know who he is. Like, I've seen him before, but he completely misunderstood that. He started saying, "Oh, you're lying, you're lying." No, I've seen you before, man, but I don't know you as in. I don't know your name. I don't know where you're from. I don't know anything about you. But I have seen his face before.
But how can you expect to remember every single person you've spoken to here?
I don't know.
This is the guy.
I know this guy, of
you
course.
know
He's
him,
one of the
okay.
biggest Russophiles in the park.
Oh, really?
He always supports Russia. He says, "Oh, Russia is winning! Ukraine's losing!"
No, I don't say it like that. What I say is like this.
Okay, not like this.
I don't say
In a
that.
different tone, but
I
exactly
just
the
say
same
that
thing.
Your leadership has let your country down.
Did they?
Yeah, because
Why?
they could have ended this long time ago.
How?
Because there was a agreement reached when before Boris
Minsk
what's his name?
agreement. Yeah, and who broke the Minsk agreement?
What are you talking about? The 2014?
It was after 2014.
Yeah.
Minsk agreement were both of them were signed.
So are
after
you saying that
2014.
Ukrainians weren't doing anything bad to in the Donbas to the other
Okay,
Russians?
what were the Ukrainians doing to them?
I don't know. You tell me. Was there military
Hold on,
there?
you come here, you say the Ukrainian. Hold on. You come to me and you tell me, okay, the Ukrainian government has done bad things. I ask you, what did they do?
They got rid of the president. They got rid of the president.
They got rid of the president.
Yeah.
They were peacefully protesting against the president. The president sent troops, like he sent police forces to shoot at the protesters. And then the protesters, starting throwing rocks back at the people who were shooting.
Were they
them.
shooting also?
And then this
Were they
president,
shooting also?
he fled.
I saw the
With
videos.
what?
Were they shooting back at them?
Well, eventually, maybe some
Yes,
people
so they
were,
were-
but
they
in the
were
beginning,
shooting at them.
the
So if I
police
start shooting at
forces
you,
were shooting.
are you going to be okay with just taking it?
Sorry?
If I start shooting at you, is
Yeah, you get shot in one cheek, you turn the other cheek.
So no, it's not about
So,
that.
no. I'm asking,
point, I got your
are you
point.
saying it's wrong for those people to have defended themselves?
No, what he didn't say was that president that they were protesting against, he was elected president and he was pro-Russia. He was not going with what the NATO wanted him to do, and that's why they got rid of him. That's the whole story behind it.
No, it's because
He's
it
giving you
wasn't doing what the
partial
people
story.
wanted him to do. The Ukrainian people wanted to be closer to Europe.
To what?
To be closer to Europe. They wanted to have closer economic ties to Europe.
they have already
Yanukovych,
an
I'll tell you
agreement
what
with
happened.
Russia.
I'll tell you what happened. Yanukovych, when he came to power, first of all, it was questionable whether or not he was elected legitimately. Because on the previous election, before that one, he was caught doing voter fraud. And he lost the election because of that. Second time, nobody checked him because he bribed a whole bunch of judges and he just passed. So it's questionable whether or not he's legitimate at all. That's the first point. Second point, Yanukovych, when he became president, the only reason why the pro-European Ukrainians kind of suspended their disbelief and let him do his thing was because he promised to make Ukraine join closer economic ties with Europe and not with Russia.
All right,
When he
fine.
became president, he immediately
Can you
backpedaled
stop
and he said, no, we're going to be with Russia. Okay, I'm finished.
For a moment. So that's fine if that was the Ukrainian, but there were people in the south, in Donbass area, who were not.
That's east.
Oh, sorry, yeah, in the east. Is it southeast or east?
It's southeast, but it's
Okay,
more to
fine.
the east than to the
All right,
south.
I'll call it east, southeast, or whatever. So those people, they were Russian speaking, right? And they were not going along with the agenda of moving closer to the EU.
Actually,